Welcome to our little episode of Apartment Hunters, San Diego.
Da, da, da.
As many of you know from watching the last video, it was about the destruction of the loft while the two of us were there. And now the three of us are here in the loft and we've outgrown it. It doesn't quite fit, and I don't think we ever quite fully recovered from the water destruction. And we're seeing some mold in the shower. Yeah. So we're ready to move. You ready to move?
Yes.
Yeah. You never felt like it was home here?
No. It always felt rude. I know it. Just felt not like homey. It's just like I was visiting. It's a long visit.
I think there's some of it too. Is like there's just a lot of history and stuff, and
A lot of destruction.
And that too. Like you're coming into a home that was already there pre you. So I think we're just all ready to like have our own space.
New chapter.
And we need some more space for like home offices, and it'd be nice to have some bedroom doors, not loft style anymore.
So when I'm mad, I can like slam the door and make a statement.
You can do that in the bathroom.
It's not the same. Going to the bathroom is not the same. You're like, I'm going to my room.
We've been touring all week. I think we toured 6 places. And so we're gonna take you along on our tours, and we already have the videos here. We filmed it all, and so we're gonna push play and then we'll take you along the ride. Okay, so the first one we visited was the mid-rise in East Village. What did you guys think about this one?
I thought it was really pretty. The clubhouse is really nice.
I love that leather pillars, or like how they cover the round columns, or just with the leather thing. I thought it was pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah, I really like this one when we walked in. I mean, the pool's a little small and it's kind of in that nook, so I feel like it's only going to get sun in the middle of the day.
I did Sunday,
So Zach and I would like a little more sunshine.
It's 2 lizards.
But I thought it was very pretty though. I was impressed with like their setup and the
gym.
decor.
Actually, no, their gym was actually really cool. I like that.
Yeah.
It was small, but it had a lot
It
of
had everything.
it had everything you could need for it, and it's open 24 hours. Not that we go to the gym late, but I probably would. If you guys don't go. But I like that. It was really nice.
I mean, they need heavier dumbbells.
Need heavier dumbbells. I mean, I think this one would be great just because it's brand new. Like they haven't even finished setting up everything, so we would be some of the first in the community, and you have an advantage with that because the gym is your own, the pool is your own. Okay, so this one they actually had a 2-bedroom with a den. What'd you think walking into this one?
I really like that one. I like the little mudroom area at the entrance.
Yeah, that's really nice. That's something we don't have at all.
No.
We don't have closets or anything right now in the loft. Did you think these bedrooms are big enough for office space?
Yeah, the bedrooms are big and nice. And then this is the one with the den. So that's nice too.
Oh, that's true. So on top of that,
Yeah, so we don't get a full 3 bedrooms, but we get 2 very large rooms that could also have plenty of office space within them. I think we would do
the closets were huge too.
Oh yeah, so much more storage than what we
I was like,
currently
oh
have.
wow, this closet's actually like big enough to the bathroom.
Double sinks.
A double sink and a shower.
No,
Nice
this was impressive to see.
Very nice.
I think we knew right away we liked this one and the kind of space it was giving us.
Yeah, for sure. That was the
And even though it's a mid-rise, the view was nice.
Yeah, the views here, I still appreciated them. I thought it was great, and I mean, I thought the kitchen was good too. Did you like the kitchen?
I love the kitchen.
Is it good enough for your
gas
cooking?
stove. It's ruining my pants.
The living room is a little bit on the small side,
Yes.
but I think because we're used to such a massive space here in the loft.
Yeah.
But we do have really big furniture, and then we have this thing back here that is going to be a challenge to
Move
be able to
anywhere.
fit
I
in.
think the furniture will still fit in this space. It'll be a little tricky. and we'll have to put a
Love the
TV
kitchen.
toward the window.
The fridge is really nice.
That's the huge den area,
Oh,
which
yeah, there it is, yeah.
that was a lot of space, I think.
Balcony was a little small.
Yeah,
There's
you
not a lot
can't.
of
The
room.
balcony, you can't
The-
put any furniture on it at
The
all.
little breezeway was so
Ooh,
nice.
yeah, I remember that. That was really cute too. Super nice. I
Yeah,
like
it
that.
was cute.
So there, yeah.
And
The
I mean,
workspace.
Works for yeah.
I did like that because it gives you an option to work outside the apartment. You know, if you just need to get out but be within the community still.
Right.
I don't have that.
You never have that problem. You're fine with staying in the same space.
But I like that it had like all these little rooms too, like the little like conference rooms, or
Private
whatever,
spaces.
so that you could even if it's busy. Like right now, you're probably not gonna have that problem, but as they get more tenants, will probably be people are using these kind of things a lot.
Yeah.
These
Yeah.
things that they're looking for, like we are. So it will definitely be used. It was really nice, very modern. I love the lines, the colors are really cool. So.
Yeah, and here too, I mean, everyone watching can see they literally, we would be some of the first people living here. They're literally still putting some of the amenities together, including the rooftop.
Yeah.
So the unit we're looking at is on floor 6, and I think the rooftop was floor 8.
And the floor is not ready at all.
No, not at all.
None of the units are even like.
That was the view from the rooftop, but yeah, it's definitely not ready yet.
Ooh, there's a penthouse.
Thank you. All right, so what was everybody's overall feeling for the mid-rise? We like it?
It was homey. I felt like it was.
It felt more like a neighborhood, I think.
Yeah.
Their sidewalks are also super nice. They're
Yeah.
bigger than most, and they're brand new, so they were like very nicely landscaped. So it kind of like felt like you were in a neighborhood more than downtown.
It was quieter
So
for
it was-
sure.
Yeah. But at the same time, like I mean, you're at the edge of downtown, but it's still it didn't feel like we were like it felt like we were in a neighborhood for sure.
I definitely think it's a space upgrade
Yeah.
from the loft
Oh yeah.
because it does give us the extra workspace. But the rooms are also very large. The bathrooms are large.
Closets are big.
I do think because I think that's our biggest thing is we're trying to remember that this is literally us trying to upgrade space because we all work from home. Here, let me see what the square footage was.
1,200, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, so square footage is 1,223 square feet. Our current loft is just over 1,000 square feet, so it has some significant square footage on
A
us.
little bit more.
Cost-wise, this is, I think this one was the lowest end on the budget
Yeah.
Yeah.
of all of them that we saw. I think that's just because it's wood construction and it's the farthest out of downtown. But cost of this one is $4,581. So in budget, low end of the budget. But I thought the amenities and stuff were all very impressive.
Yeah.
They're better than what we live in.
Oh yeah.
Our
Yeah.
current building now, the amenities are not much.
fine.
They're fine. I mean, we don't have a pool. Like the rooftop is okay. I think this one's an upgrade
Oh, yeah.
overall.
Overall,
Yeah.
I think it's an
overall
upgrade, for
it's
sure.
a very much an upgrade.
Yes.
So
Option
first one
number
is
one.
great. Let's move on to the next one. Next up on our tour was the Little Italy high rise.
I
Such
love
a
that
nice
neighborhood.
neighborhood.
This neighborhood is like an neighborhood in San Diego to live in. It's so impressive. We go there all the time for eating out and the atmosphere. It really is an amazing space to live in. And the building,
It's right across the street from Extraordinary Desserts.
our
and
favorite
Buffalo's
dessert
Place.
place.
Also the gym.
And the gym, yeah. It is such a good location. But
That too. Fine.
very pricey. Because of the location, it's very pricey.
But
It's a beautiful place.
Yeah.
It's really
it stands out for sure.
It really does. The issue we had with touring this one is they don't have any 3 bedrooms.
True.
So we're touring a 2-bedroom at the Simone. We kind of felt like we wanted to see it just because like it is an incredible place and we would love to live there. But I do think it completely comes down to if we're willing to go outside the apartment for work, as in community space.
The pool.
Oh my god.
They showed us the best thing right off the bat.
Right,
The
yeah.
rooftop is
No, he worked us
phenomenal.
good.
Yeah.
No.
He worked us good.
Look at these
Sure.
views, like the harbor. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That pool.
That pool is beautiful.
No,
And
the
then-
whole rooftop was just.
All their amenities are just wow factor.
Yeah.
Incredible. Like this, all this like workspace, hangout space, lounges. I think they said the only thing you couldn't go to 24 hours a day was the pool, and it closes at 11.
Well, they turned the heat off.
Okay.
Because it's a
Yeah.
heated pool.
Got
So,
it.
you just have to, go into a regular
Oh, this
water
2-floor
pool.
lobby.
That's insane. Yeah, you can see that from the freeway too. Because
Right.
It's
when they were
so
building
beautiful.
when you're driving into town, you can literally see that. I'm like, when we were watching it getting built, it's like that thing looks impressive even from the outside. And there it is. No, it was
These
really good.
views, so views of Bankers Hill, Balboa Park, the harbor,
It's
just
yeah.
absolutely phenomenal. It really was impressive to walk through. And of course, the price tag. We expected the price of the
Yeah,
apartment to be a lot. So this was when we finally got to tour the unit.
The kitchen was beautiful.
I think the kitchen's amazing.
A lot of storage, which was great.
Yeah.
Which we really liked.
And
Appliances were incredible.
look at those views. Apartment views are wow.
It was also one of the smallest living rooms, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
It
living
was-
room is.
It was pretty small.
I really don't know how we would fit our furniture here.
Right.
Like the views are incredible and the kitchen's beautiful, but you can barely fit a couch there.
Yeah, it's very small.
I think the rooms are fine.
And then you
and
have a view
beautiful.
from the bedroom too.
No, the rooms are beautiful.
That was the bathroom was nice.
Not quite
It was
as big as
not quite as
the
other one.
Other
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
single sinks and stuff, but I think space is a premium in these really expensive buildings.
Yeah.
So
Because this one was just over 1,000 square feet, I think.
yeah, the Simone was it's the same size that we're in right now. So we're not really upgrading space so much with this one. We're upgrading building, location, amenities,
We have doors.
doors. But I can't get over the views and stuff, and like the quality of the building and the quality of the unit was so beautiful.
Yeah.
The people were super, super nice too.
Yeah, everyone was great. Like it passed the vibe check.
Right,
The
yeah,
vibes were
sure.
phenomenal here. I think we definitely could do like a Murphy bed
Oh, yeah.
office guest room in this space, but it's only one office guest room. I do like it has walk-in closets in both and everything, but
That was the nicer bathroom.
the hallway.
That was-
Here was the gym.
Our gym was
It
actually
was so busy.
Yeah.
So as good as the amenities were, I was a little shocked with how busy it was, and
Yeah.
I couldn't work out there if that was the
But
home gym
that
at that
gives you
time.
an idea because this has been open for a while.
It's a full building.
It gives
Yeah.
you an idea of what new
the
buildings
places
are
are
going to
gonna
look
be.
like once they get
True.
they get more people in. because
That
of the
little area
amenities.
was
But-
nice too.
But the outside, I mean, all of it. I think the guy said that they created this building for people that want to work from home.
Yeah.
So they put in a lot of work into creating spaces for people that basically are in the
You
building.
never have to leave the building.
Well, and while we were
All the
touring it,
time.
I kept thinking like, I would happily work outside if it wasn't too hot.
Got a pizza oven.
Like I would work
Yeah.
in this space.
There's so many. They have so many like spaces with TVs and like everything. Like I thought it was really nice. Probably so far the best amenities.
Yeah.
Okay, that is literally the nicest mailroom I've ever seen in my life.
We had to include it because I've never seen a mailroom
I
look
was like,
this.
it looked like a bank or a safe or something. I'm like, it's their mailroom. I'm like, wow, okay, that was really cool.
So this is also more workspace, and why we're touring and considering it, because they have extensive amenity spaces to use.
Yeah.
And those little private little booths that you can work in. Nice.
Oh, this is great. I mean, there were literally a few people doing work, and they were super friendly.
Yeah.
Well, and the entire entrance too, the lounge area was
Yeah.
full of seating. It kind of like you would at a library or anything.
Very inviting.
You could easily study and work in all these spaces.
Remember that conference room?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was nice. Yeah. Cool conference room. It was really cool. Very
Yeah, I
nice.
thought it was really great.
Oh, that's.
Oh, the
that's it.
speakeasy.
The speakeasy.
The speakeasy like
Yeah.
hidden thing. I thought it was really
It was
cool.
so cool.
Yeah. Like behind the bookshelf.
This would be really cool to like even pregame at, have
Yeah.
friends over before going out in Little Italy. You could have a birthday party here, whatever.
Yeah, you could reserve
you
it.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah, they said it was reservable. I thought it was really cool to see this.
Yeah.
So that was the full tour of Simone. So Simone, it's on the 23rd floor.
Yeah.
Views are amazing. Amenities are incredible. This one goes for $6,665. So significantly more pricey than the mid-rise we saw,
Less space.
and less space.
I
But
think
the
this one's showing
amenities in the
amenities.
neighborhood blow the other one out of the water that way.
But that one was the parking too, because it was free parking at the mid-rise.
Yeah,
But that one, I think it was $150.
yeah. There's more charges, but square footage, we're not upgrading our space,
Right. And they didn't have storage.
and they don't have storage,
Which we need.
which we do need. We have so much downstairs in the garage. We have a lot in storage right now.
So fun.
Next up on our list that we saw was the Park Boulevard Towers. These ones are impressive twin towers that we've watched up go for years. Like we've seen this
Seen them a lot,
twin
yeah.
tower thing going up for years. We've been super curious about it. And so,
That was the one that was being built when I moved here.
yeah,
So
I think it was being built, the first tower was being built when we moved here into the loft. So these towers are on Park Boulevard. They're in an up and coming neighborhood. Neighborhood's not as great. I'm not a fan of a lot of the blocks around it, but the amenities were huge. Tons of
A lot of
workspace
them,
here
yeah,
too.
there's a lot of workspace,
Um,
a lot of conference rooms. and-
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
pretty big.
huge, like so much space. So I was impressed with that, and you could see it from the street, like that huge box section between the towers.
Right.
They had a ton of space for like community gathering, working, studying, and then we're about to get to it. The gym was massive.
I think the gym is like you could probably put like double the amount of equipment.
I
they
think you
had in
could,
there.
like they could
Yeah.
double the equipment. It was so big.
But it was huge.
But
Which
the
I-
amount of equipment was really, really impressive.
Yeah.
Like, there it is.
There we go.
I mean, it's a full gym.
Yeah, it is. I think the only thing we noticed is they don't have enough plates.
Yeah.
So we were even saying, I mean, I feel like we could buy our own set of plates and take them down, but you can pretty much do everything.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
it's
everything.
extensive here.
The floor plan is huge. I feel like I said, I think it can have like twice as like it. All the machines felt so like
Spaced
separate,
out.
Spaced out. I'm like,
Well, and
you don't have
it
to be on
wasn't
top of
busy at
something.
all. Like
Yeah.
the first tower's been open for a while, so they have quite a few residents already in the complex.
Yeah.
And it wasn't busy at all, which I love to see. This was a wow factor when we walked in. I'm not a fan of the little sink,
Yeah.
Bathrooms were meant.
but look at
yeah.
this space.
Yeah.
Like so much more space. So this one is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom on the 31st floor, the very top floor
Very top
of the
floor.
tower, of
So
the new
it's
tower.
the penthouse.
This one's definitely a space upgrade for us with 3 bedrooms with doors, closets too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you like the kitchen?
It was good. Yeah. Always it has a I'm always gonna be a
The
fan
stove.
of gas stove. It's just, that's luxury right there.
Right.
But
Look
what I
at
can
that.
do without for that, absolutely. That's like when we walked in, I'm like, wow. It's just the views and the space, and we have walls.
I like
and
the colors of the
doors.
cabinets and everything.
Yeah,
Like,
very nice.
I thought it was very bright, which I like, and that's why we moved here in the loft, is because it was so bright. But check this out.
The balcony was enormous too.
I just-
it's a
like, I
wraparound
still
balcony, and then
cannot.
Oh, that's right. So the entire balcony wraps around the whole thing, and then you
This
go
is a
on
yard in
top.
the sky.
Yeah.
I think it's as big as the living room.
Yeah.
It's 15 by 25, if I'm not mistaken.
So it's literally your own private little section.
You have your own private roof.
Yeah,
Yeah,
isn't
your
this
own
crazy?
roof terrace.
Private yard in the sky on top of the building.
Private rooftop.
Like,
There's only 5.
I can't believe it. Like and they said it's all going to be grass covered and everything in between the
They're
units.
they're planting all the wild what is it called, like vegetation or whatever from California. So all over this.
You know the dogs are going to love it.
I know, but look at that. So you go in, and then that balcony though.
The
that's
balcony
thing.
is bigger than
like
other ones we saw.
Oh, yeah.
You could have like a breakfast table up there for everyone. Like,
That's
you
my old
fit.
building.
Oh, and then the views of downtown, like this one, I am a little bummed. There are no water views, but the views are incredible of Balboa Park,
Yeah.
downtown.
Look at this balcony.
Oh my
It literally
gosh.
goes around,
The
and then it has
entire
a hidden
place.
balcony.
Yes.
That's a little doggy balcony.
No, that's literally my little Zen something nooks. I'm gonna do something with that if we get this one. I know.
That one was impressive. I
Yeah.
think that one's wow. So this is the community joint space. They have this terrace in between the two buildings, a game lounge. So lots of community space for us
There's
to
a
use
lot,
here
but
too.
I guess it's 2 towers, so they have to have.
But while we toured, no one anywhere.
No.
I didn't like
There's a few people at the pool. I
the pool.
think.
Yeah, the pool had
It
a
was
few
busy.
people,
Yeah.
but for the most part, for how huge the complex is,
Yeah.
it doesn't feel busy at all. Even though they had one tower that's been open for a while.
Oh, there's a pool.
Here's the pool.
It's probably the biggest pool I've seen. Not the nicest,
Yeah, it's
decor
definitely
and-
not the same as like Simone.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
way bigger than the.
It's bigger than the other ones for sure.
Yeah,
Like the whole footprint, but
Yeah.
definitely not as nice.
it's
Just-
not. It's not the same luxury style as the others.
Yeah.
It's on the 4th floor or 5th floor, I guess, whatever that would be.
But it still has good podium views of the city.
It's definitely like, here's a pool, here's some chairs.
Right.
Enjoy.
And then this rooftop. So the first tower has its own community rooftop that everyone can use, and it's huge. The entire rooftop is the communities.
That's really cool.
So the views, we can still go over there anytime and have water views.
Yeah.
Good unobstructed
Fire
views,
pits,
you can see the whole
barbecue.
everything.
Like
It was really cool.
it's so impressive and so much space. And same thing, it's not full of people. I mean, I know we're in the middle of the day, but who knows how it gets on weekends or anything. But
Look at that, you can literally see around. So between
It's
this
so
tower
pretty.
and if you get the other tower, you basically have a 360 view all around you. You can see the whole city.
Yeah.
And I mean, you can see Mexico from there.
Yep.
It's right there.
it's really cool.
That's awesome.
But I mean, all the towers that have rooftops now, I'm so impressed with.
Yeah, they're
This one did
definitely-
have a little small jacuzzi, but it was like a 2-person jacuzzi.
That's true. It's tiny.
It made us laugh. It's so small.
I don't like jacuzzis. So
I don't
that's
think
fine.
I'll be up there using the jacuzzi, honestly.
No.
I'm not a fan of public.
That was a
humans
bathtub.
doing-
That was
It
Yeah.
that wasn't
small.
a hot tub.
It was a
That
joke.
bathtub.
Now
Look at
this
that.
part though, so on this side of the rooftop, on the first tower, they actually have a dog park or dog run, which I think is really cool. That's so
Yeah, that's
exciting.
nice.
I think it's very cute. The dog park has better views than most people's apartments.
There it is.
It was really cute.
It's huge too. Big. And it was clean also.
Yeah, I
They
know.
keep
Look,
it, like, really well. Like, it
that's
didn't
pretty
smell-
good. Middle
yeah,
of the
it didn't-
day, and it's all cleaned up.
Like it didn't smell. It wasn't. Oh, there's the other tower.
Oh yeah.
So we were looking at basically that corner.
That
Yeah.
corner right there.
Yeah. So.
Balboa Park,
Oh,
all the
so cool.
neighborhoods, the suburbs.
You see everything. All of it.
Beautiful. All right, so what do we think about the Park Boulevard Twin Towers?
Well, space was
Space was
awesome.
nice.
Space is
The
phenomenal.
view and obviously
The view of
a
that.
rooftop. I don't think there's any other building that
I've never seen
that is
a private
offering
rooftop.
the
No.
private rooftop. So that's incredible. The balcony is also huge.
Yeah.
Amenities, obviously, they're probably the most basic. out of-
Yeah,
out
they're
of all
pretty.
the buildings.
They're extensive, but they're basic.
Yeah.
Like it's not the wow factor like the other ones we've seen, but like the gym is massive.
Right.
Yeah.
the community space, like it's nice. It's just not the same.
It was well
level.
kept and it was
Right.
clean. Everything just wasn't like as nice as the other ones. However, I would rather have our own big space. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
I
I would rather
mean-
have more space for us, and be okay with amenities that are so than have great amenities and not enough space to put our couches in.
You know what's crazy about this one? It's nearly the same square footage as the loft we have, but they've used it better.
Oh,
It shocked me when I went and looked at it. It's the same square footage
Oh.
as our loft,
okay.
but it's three bedrooms, and I didn't feel like they were too small for like what we're looking for.
no.
And I felt like that living room could definitely fit our furniture, no problem,
Yeah.
and the painting, I think. So and then they're not including the outdoor space, which the upstairs is as big as the living room.
Right.
The balconies are wraparound.
Yeah.
So I feel like if you include the outdoor space, it's actually a huge space upgrade.
Yeah, it's massive. It's-
Plus closed doors and everything.
yeah.
This one's
Price.
definitely, I think, going to be a top contender.
It's hard to beat.
From what we
what's
saw.
the price for this one?
The price for the Twin Towers was $5,500.
Oh wow. Okay.
So it's less than the Little Italy one, significantly, like over 1,000 less.
Yeah.
And it's
Way
about
more
1,000
space.
more than the mid-rise.
A lot more space.
But it's a lot more space. It's like it's a lot of outdoor space, but still.
Isn't that crazy? The one in Little Italy is significantly more expensive and has less space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
I think a little early though is all the amenities. The amenities are phenomenal,
Yeah.
and they're charging.
Yeah.
And they're charging.
And the
for
neighborhood
And the
is the
neighborhood.
premier
Right.
neighborhood.
that. Everybody wants
The
to be there.
neighborhood of San Diego.
Everyone wants to
Because
be there.
that's the other thing about that tower is the neighborhood's not the best, or like directly
Yeah.
around it. Like
You're talking
it's-
about Park Boulevard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, the neighborhood's not great.
No.
But
It's,
if you're gonna be-
like it's iffy because it's in an area that all the blocks are being developed.
Right.
Like
So eventually it's going to be really
eventually
nice.
it'll be a great
Yeah.
neighborhood, but honestly too, like
But if you're gonna be in the penthouse,
if you're up at the top of the building, does it matter what the street level is?
you're not gonna see anything. So yeah, it's the 31st floor. Is the last. Yeah, that's been. Yeah, it's cool. I like it.
Ready for the next one?
It's good.
Okay. Next up, we have the tower in the financial district,
Yes.
Courthouse
This one's
Commons
really
area.
This entrance, this lobby was the most beautiful one.
Oh my
I've ever
gosh!
Like impressive.
Didn't you say this one reminded you
This
of New
is
York?
yeah. This is like a New York.
Type
Like I was
building.
like, this is New York building. I'm like, oh, I'm in the city for sure. Like,
Well,
I
because it's
know
a
that.
true mixed-use building. The
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
True, actually, that's
bottom
right.
half of the building is commercial space,
Right.
like offices.
Yeah. So 30%, 35%. It's a pretty
Yeah,
big chunk,
a huge chunk of the building is office space.
Yeah.
But wow, these amenities.
Yeah.
I think this one for me beats out the Little Italy building.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah,
definitely.
look at that.
I think the Little
Look at that
Italy
view.
building was wow, but we walked into this one and I was just blown away how beautiful it was.
I
view
loved
was-
the colors that they had.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes. And look at the views.
Yeah.
So this building as well, the entire top floor is only resident use. Amenities, community
It's
space.
open for everybody. The whole floor.
No penthouses. The whole floor is for residents, so that would be pretty incredible.
Yeah. I mean, look at that. It was huge.
Yeah.
It felt
So,
just
like, I mean,
like, it
look at
just-
those views of the harbor.
like it just kept going. Like
I think location-wise too, it's absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
Being right there in the middle of the financial towers,
Yeah.
because that whole part of the city is just beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, it's all been revitalized. Everything for blocks around it is perfect.
Hotels and
Very
then,
low.
and then I mean,
Walking
the
distance
waterfront
from Little
is right
Italy,
there.
from the harbor.
You're like kind of in the middle.
I think it's dead in the middle of the best parts of San Diego, of downtown.
That was fun. The
The little
lifeguard
tower.
Oh, the lifeguard tower by the pool. That was so cool.
And isn't this the highest pool?
Yeah, they said this
In
was
San
the
Diego?
highest
Okay.
rooftop pool in San Diego. You're right.
So far, yeah.
So far.
Look at the view.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was insane.
Do you think this pool's better than the Little Italy tower?
I think the Little Italy towers, like the core and all that, was nicer, like more impressive. This one is a little bit less,
Yeah.
that, but not bad. It was still great.
So
And
here's
then-
the first unit that we
Yeah.
toured, which is the 3-bedroom.
But that kitchen.
The
is
kitchen's
so
great.
big.
Look at it. It's your gas
my
stove.
gas
It's your gas stove. I like the colors.
Yeah.
I think it's
It makes
good.
it look.
The kitchen's beautiful.
Yeah, I think it makes it look more spacious when they do those colors.
Had a huge dining room next to it as
Yeah.
well.
Right.
The bedrooms,
yeah.
they were they were on the small side, but I think
Oh,
they're
small
that
side.
similar for the second and third bedroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're totally doable for guest room and office space though.
I mean the primary room was huge. It was a big room for sure.
The thing that I didn't love about this though is it faces this side of the city that I don't think is as pretty.
Right.
So the whole bit, it's brand new, just open. The whole building is open, and they only had a 3-bedroom build facing
bathrooms.
the other way. Oh, the double sinks again. You and your bathrooms.
I don't know why.
The double
You and your bathrooms.
Oh, is this the one with the closet that just went?
Yeah, it's that
Yeah,
huge
goes
closet
through,
in the back.
yeah.
It's a monster.
The bathroom was nice too, double sinks,
Yeah.
light
a
cabinetry.
lot of cabinet space too, which is,
I did like that this one had a big balcony
Yeah,
across the
true.
entire unit
Yeah.
and multiple ways to go out onto it. I did
Yeah.
really like that.
Yeah.
You could put some furniture out there for sure. See, but this view isn't my favorite.
Right.
I was so disappointed that they didn't have one that faced the ocean, the harbor. So we opted to also look at a 2-bedroom because it faces the way that we like, and this is the 2-bedroom.
I felt like the 2-bedroom was a lot nicer.
Yeah, I think it's way prettier than the 3-bedroom.
It was prettier and it felt bigger.
Look at the views. I'm so bugged that they didn't have a 3-bedroom facing this way.
I think the guest room had bigger closets too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I felt like the bedrooms were better at this one.
But I think they were trying to, like, when you have a 3-bedroom, what they're trying to do is almost make the
Smash it
same
in.
size
Yeah.
as the 2-bedroom. So the 2 bedrooms are going to be a little bit bigger.
I love the layout. And this is
so
another
big.
corner unit where it has a full corner with views. I think that makes it feel huge.
Yeah, it looks. Yeah, this is
The
so
living
big.
room was also just small.
Yeah, the living room's kind of small. It's bigger than the Little Italy Tower.
Yeah.
I think it
was.
might even be bigger than the 2-bedroom with the den.
Yeah.
But it's just not huge. Like, I think we would have a little trouble with our furniture. Oh, but is it worth it for that unit with the
Well,
views
look
and
at that.
everything? And then you get all the amenities.
The other thing too is like that pillar. It's just
Yeah, it's blocking a lot.
it just blocks.
Look
so
at that
you can't really
kitchen
put it-
though. Oh, it's just
a chair.
The kitchen passes for you.
a little bit.
Just
I
slightly.
can live with it. It's fine. I'll make do.
See, and then this is the other bedroom.
Yeah.
The bedrooms would be good for guest room office conversion, but it's definitely not ideal if we needed 2 offices. Yours is a full-time office, and ours was going to be like a guest office conversion. So, bless you.
Sorry.
But views,
Allergy season, leave me alone.
quality. This room felt big to me.
Oh, maybe
The
the
gym
was
gym.
okay.
The gym was nice.
I thought it's actually
It's
pretty,
pretty
big.
big. It's also pretty big.
It's so much prettier than the Twin Towers.
Oh yeah.
Like, it definitely is.
I mean, their equipment was like.
Yeah, it
Nice.
was bigger. It felt nicer, but I feel like the Twin Tower one was bigger and it had more equipment.
More
They had more
equipment.
equipment. I think these guys have a lot more cardio equipment.
Yeah.
It feels a
Stuff
little
like
more
that.
like you'd see at a high-end hotel.
Right.
Yeah.
Not as
Which,
extensive.
Yeah. But I think a lot of the times, more people will tend to use cardio equipment than equipment.
Cute
So,
little dog space.
Little dog space. That whole area though, like when we got to it, like around the gym and that whole walking.
No,
thing,
tons of outdoor space.
It's literally a
really
part
cool.
on the sky, and so you don't have to go downstairs.
And this one I feel like is very similar to the Little Italy one, where so much amenity space
Right.
is given,
Right.
and I think that's the consideration: is the amenities are phenomenal, and they provide so much space.
Right. They give you a lot for sure.
Yeah, I think when we walked into this workspace here, I was also very impressed because once again, you can go down there out of the apartment and work.
Right.
But I think that's the thing: is would we want to do that?
I mean, but it's there.
You won't.
I won't.
You won't. Zach will not go down and work outside the apartment. I mean, I know I probably would sometimes, but I think just the reality is I don't know if I would go work outside the house a lot.
Right.
If I don't have to, like if you don't have to
Look
go
how
to your
big
job.
That thing is.
Yeah.
It's just
Monstrous. I mean, it would just be like going to like a library or coffee shop,
Yeah.
but it's just below in your building.
Right.
I mean, they have Wi-Fi and everything.
see like, and then the outside it's even bigger than what we just saw. Like
Yeah.
that is so big.
And the views, like with all the
the view is so
financial
pretty.
towers and
Yeah.
the government towers
It's
rising up
really
around
nice,
you.
like very clean.
Yeah.
Like I said, like you can literally go. It felt like a park in the sky where you can walk your dog, sit around, walk around, and you don't have to go.
I think
downstairs
this one
if you
for
don't want
me
to.
wins for the best location
Oh yeah.
and like the feel of the
The
neighborhood.
feel of it, but it also was.
Like, look at that. That's
the most
all.
expensive.
Yes, I think this one
This is the
is
most expensive
definitely
one.
top of the budget for sure.
Look at that. And then they're building another tower next to it, and then another tower in there. So it's going to be this huge
It's gonna be
complex.
huge.
All right, so what I'm getting is this building definitely was a pass for us. Love the building, but it's down to the units though. So let's go 3-bedroom first. So the 3-bedroom here was on the 26th floor, and the price for the 3-bedroom is $6,876. Very, very pricey, expensive, but it's 1,500 square feet. So it's significantly larger than the loft we have, and you could tell, it's a whole other bedroom. Honestly, I don't know if I love the configuration
Yeah.
compared to like corner units.
Right.
Like
There's
the
a
living room was
closet
kind
there,
of small,
yeah.
jutting off the kitchen, and for me it was kind of weird that the living room goes into the kitchen and then it juts the other way for a dining room. Like instead of being like an open room, it's like you're around the corner. But what do you feel? The
I
unit?
like the rooms. Obviously, the kitchen is amazing. Appliances are great.
Kitchen was beautiful.
Kitchen was, and it's so big. There's so much like cabinet space.
Once again,
which we're
massive
always-
closets.
Yeah.
Which
Big
Nice
bathrooms.
bathrooms.
Big nice bathrooms. And the outdoor space was nice too. It had a
Yeah.
huge balcony.
the balcony was good.
The gym and the amenities were really beautiful. So-
And the rooftop was just
Oh, yeah.
Our
wow.
roof was great. It was incredible.
I think it's definitely a size contender.
Yep.
I don't know, because it's the very top of our budget. I'm not so sure like it's worth it comparatively. Like is it worth it to pay for the extra space plus the amenities plus the location? Maybe.
I mean, we still have there's options.
So what about the 2nd bedroom though? So the 2nd bedroom is a corner unit. That one is on the 31st floor, so it's actually higher.
That was really pretty. The only problem is when we have those floor to ceiling windows and everything, and then you look at the space and how we're going to configure and arrange everything.
Yeah.
I mean, either the TV has to be next to the window or the couch has to be next to the window.
Something's got to go up against the windows.
Something has to go up against the window, but I mean, you're paying for the view.
I know, but it's not gonna block the view. And our furniture's
Yeah.
pretty low too.
Yeah.
All our furniture is very modern, so it's like it's
Yeah.
low.
I mean,
As long as it
there was
fits.
only one wall the TV can go on because the rest are windows.
Right.
Unless you had like a TV stand off the floor.
So, but I mean, if you're facing the TV and your back is to the window.
True.
Like,
Yeah.
Couches in that one, the couches for sure would have to have backs to the windows.
Yeah.
At least
And do you
one
want to
side.
do that?
Well, so my issue with that is right now, the whole point of us looking at apartments right now is upgrading space. And what I'm getting is I don't think any of us actually think we're going to want to leave the apartment all the time to work. You know? So.
Yeah, what? I don't know. I mean, going downstairs is, and like you said, this is brand new too, so it's gonna be a while. It's
Yeah.
a lot of units too, so it's gonna be a while before. I think like you'll feel like, oh, there's a lot of people like in the working area or in the gym, or like it feels like I think you'll basically feel like you're by yourself for quite a bit of time.
I think that's true.
So that's
So this one, price-wise,
but it is on top. It is on getting on the higher.
it's on the high end for a 2-bedroom. It's $6,023, which is pretty pricey, especially for a 2-bedroom.
But it's on the 31st floor, which is as high as the penthouse with the roof.
The penthouse
Oh,
at the
yeah,
Twin
with the-
Towers.
with the rooftop.
With the
So it's a higher
rooftop.
building, I guess, but
And I think it is an upgrade in square footage, but I don't think configuration wise it's bigger space for us.
Right.
Like
There's
technically
more
it's
square
larger
feet,
than
but
the loft. Yeah.
The usable aspect of those square footages.
Yeah, it's not giving us
Different.
extra office space and
Right.
stuff. What it's really doing is giving us 2 full bedrooms with doors to close.
Right.
Which is more than what we have that way.
true.
So I don't know. Out of the two, do you like the 3-bedroom or the 2-bedroom better though if you're gonna be at that complex?
I think I will do the 2-bedroom better. I like
Really?
it. Yeah.
Over that 3-bedroom?
Yeah. I think the 2-bedroom.
I agree though.
I
The
think
3-bedroom, I didn't love it.
even though it's smaller, I feel like the layout's nicer.
Mhm.
I think we can do better with that, even though it's smaller.
Right.
And I like the view. Obviously,
You know
it's not
me.
this.
I like it's facing
view.
the view that you're
So,
supposed to
right.
face.
So I think we would be happy with that one, even though it's a little smaller. But
And
the
it
price
that
is
one
the
just
only
felt
thing.
so bright, and I did
Yeah.
love it, but very pricey.
But prices,
All right, we ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Last but not least, we had the Ballpark. I think it was kind of a mid-rise. It is lower. Gorgeous building,
It was.
and I think it might be the second best location, maybe the third. I think it's tied with the Little Italy Tower.
Yeah.
Like it's right there. So it's on the edge of Ballpark in East Village, walking distance from Gaslamp. I don't know. I really like the building, and I thought the amenities here were fantastic as well. I think this one, just because it's smaller, it's on a smaller scale.
Right.
Did you guys?
Gym was great.
It's kind of
The
small
Gym was
though.
nice.
It was nice.
It was kind of underwhelming considering all the other gyms that we've gone to.
I think the thing with this one is because it was smaller. It had a lot of equipment, but it was all like closer together.
Yeah.
Like I almost felt like this might have the same amount of equipment as one of the other gyms. It's just.
But look at these
closer.
views. This was the
was
outdoor
nice,
gym
yeah.
section. The views were beautiful
Yeah.
of the Ballpark neighborhood.
Very different.
I think it's just they had limited space, so the gym is packed for the size,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just not as extensive as the others that had massive space.
Yeah.
You know?
Very good.
They had this cute little dog park too.
Oh, yeah. And then a little wash.
Yeah, I know. I thought
yeah,
their
the
dog
little-
space was really cute. This one was actually the
Washing
least
station.
expensive to have a pet.
True.
that's right.
They
right.
barely charge anything for pets, which was
Yeah.
very
They
different.
only charged a.
It was a one-time fee. It was
Yeah.
$60.
60
pet
bucks.
deposit.
Yeah,
That's
crazy.
it.
Yeah.
Everybody else charges like $100,
$500
and then
and then
$50 a
monthly
month
rent, yeah.
per
But
dog. Yeah.
This is the.
So this is a 3-bedroom
Right.
corner unit.
The configuration of it, like walking in, it felt weird. Oh, I do remember that.
Oh,
Those
those
are so
are-
nice.
There's your bathrooms again. The
A
bathrooms
lot
are
of-
really
a lot of
nice.
storage. It was, yeah.
And then this one too, you walk into the bedroom.
Yeah.
This would be such a cool office with the ballpark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be so beautiful. You could definitely have a full office in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Space is good. I think both the smaller rooms, the space was fine for what
Yeah.
we are wanting.
Yeah.
And I do like the diagonal configuration though. Like
Yeah,
in
it makes it
general,
look- yeah.
I like that in apartments.
Yeah, it makes it look, a little bit nicer, like not so like boxy.
This room could easily be the guest room Murphy bed conversion.
I
And
think it
they
was
all
big
had
enough.
closets.
I think it was big enough to fit I think we said that. It was like it could feel.
I don't think
size.
they're any
Yeah.
different from the small bedrooms in other ones.
No.
More closets too. We have no closets in the loft, so all of them are an upgrade with closet space. This one, I think the quality of everything is great, but I'm just like shocked that the living space is so
This
small.
was the smallest.
That was the smallest.
The smallest
yeah,
out of all.
like,
The views are
living space.
so good.
It's so pretty.
The
and
kitchen was
the
so
kitchen's
nice.
beautiful, but
Really
look, I think the
nice,
living
yeah.
room's smaller than
That
the
was
kitchen.
the stove. That was a dual stove.
The jewels. Yeah,
Oh,
this one had by far the best appliances out of
That
all of them.
pillar is so
Super
awkward.
nice. But
Look
but
at the
yeah.
views, like
Yeah.
beautiful. But watch when it turns.
Eh.
We
such
cannot
a
fit our
small
furniture
living
there.
room. Yeah.
For sure, we couldn't fit a furniture.
It's so pretty, but like the couch, our couch would have to go in front of the door to the balcony.
We would have to get smaller furniture.
We'd have to get rid of our furniture. This is the primary, which it's fine, I think, for a king.
And the leasing guy was so friendly.
He was so
He was so
good.
good. He was younger.
He was younger, but he just smiled the entire time.
He was so
and
nice.
You knew that like he was just his customer service was on point.
Yeah.
Yeah. He is still
Very
excited.
Yeah.
He hasn't been ruined by life yet.
Oh, stop.
I was like,
See, look, here
I kept
again.
watching him. We're like, oh, he's
The
so
kitchen's
happy.
literally as big or bigger
Yeah.
than the living room.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's that little space where you could just put like a small little table, but I mean,
Where
that
do you put the
living room-
TV?
Yeah,
Where do you put the painting?
Yeah.
the painting wouldn't go.
It was the painting or the TV.
yeah,
you
the
have to do
painting
one or
would
the
not be
other.
done.
There's no way.
Amenities
Were
yeah, it was
beautiful.
really pretty.
Oh, their
Yeah, they
views
were.
of the
That's
city. I love the style. Gorgeous space. I think because it is a smaller building, I don't think it'd be as busy.
Right.
I do think you would be able to like relax here, work here.
more
They said you
privacy,
can
yeah.
rent it out.
True. And they had free coffee, free kombucha.
Yeah, they
and
did.
free beer.
They
on
had a
tap.
lot of perks.
All three, I'm like, because the other ones had it too. They always had coffee and all that, but they charged. It wasn't expensive. I mean, but they still charged a little bit.
So you
These
could go
guys were
work
free.
there.
Again, the green. I am digging the green so much. Like all of them have some sort of green.
Hey, look, there's the Twin
something.
Towers.
Oh,
Oh.
there's
There's
yeah.
the Twin Towers.
Oh,
Pool table. I like.
Yeah,
Once
those are
again,
really nice.
amenities are so impressive here.
Yeah.
And their pool, I thought their pool was really
the pool
great.
was really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I like
smaller
it.
version than the other two towers, but super high quality.
Oh, and this one the pool was open 24/7. The other ones
Oh,
weren't.
that's right,
Remember?
that's right.
The
That's
guy said
right.
the guy said, "Oh, the pool's open 24/7. It's heated 24/7. The other ones weren't." They
I want to
closed.
see this one at night.
So
I have such an issue though with the pools, just because if you live in San Diego, there's a beach right there, and I think it's the Midwesterner in me that I'm like, why would you go to a pool when there's a beach?
because it's a
Because
heated,
it's at your house on the roof.
it's a 4-minute elevator. Or a 4-minute
Because you just go
walk,
up and lay out by it.
and it's heated
Oh,
and it's clean. I mean, at least that's chlorine.
This would be so fun to have people over
Yeah,
and like
yeah,
up to
yes.
the rooftop.
Definitely good for entertainment for sure.
And you can literally sit like
And it's very central. So like if anyone's doing anything in the city,
True.
like we can go to the restaurant, we can go to the bars, we can go to the game.
The location's
but
really
the location
great.
was great. So that would be like central for like everyone to basically gather there. And go,
I would want to
go
be
from
on
there.
that rooftop all the time.
I would too.
it's really pretty.
I think their views and everything are so pretty. And like I think for the size of the building, the pool is a good size.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
no,
It's not as big as some of the others we saw.
But it was really nice.
I
It
think
was-
it's
yeah.
fine for the amount of people that
Oh,
would
yeah.
live there.
For sure. There it is. It's so nice. I like it.
Cute spot.
Yeah.
So what did you guys think about this one?
It was really, really nice. I feel like it. The
Yeah, I think
biggest drawback was that living room.
I can't get over the living room.
I think this one had like some of my favorite things. It also
Yeah.
has some of my least favorite
Yes.
things. They were like both extremes where I'm like, I absolutely love this. It's better than anything
Yes.
on the other ones.
Yeah.
And I hate this more than any of the other
Yeah.
ones. It had the two extremes for me when
I
when we
I
looked at
love
it.
the rooftop.
Yeah.
I love the location. I think the style is beautiful.
Yes.
And the unit, honestly, everything except the living room.
The living room was just
The living room just kills it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't get over. You literally can't put a couch in it.
No, yeah.
You'd have to put the couch in front of the door to outside.
Like the kitchen was probably one of my favorite one. Appliance wise, I was like, oh my god, that is
It's
super,
beautiful.
incredible. And bathrooms were great. Rooms were great, but then the living room
Yeah,
was
no,
just
and
like, what do
can
do
you
with that?
imagine like having an office in there with that ballpark in the background
Yeah.
and the guest room with the ballpark in the background? Like,
Yeah.
that's the bummer part.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the living room kills it
Yeah.
completely.
That means like we will literally have to buy
Oh, man.
different furniture. Like you can't.
No.
The three of us could not sit.
The painting can't make it. Like,
The three of us could not sit on that kitchen counter either. I don't think it
'Cause
fits
of the
three people.
pillar.
Because of the
Right,
pillar.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it fits three people. So.
well, no, and then that's what I'm thinking. The three of us. I'm like, I don't know if the three of us can comfortably sit in that living room. And where do you put the TV?
Right.
It's weird.
We'd have
It's
to
a
cram
bummer.
into a love seat.
Weird configuration.
Yeah. It was a bummer. Like I said, I the things I love, I absolutely loved.
But the quality of the amenities in the rooftop was wow again.
Yeah.
And I thought it was very luxury, high class feeling. The
Yes.
top.
Luxury.
All right. So we're at the end. Please tell us what you all think and your opinions on everything. We love to hear them. We really do.
Yes.
I think what we're going to do now that we finally made it through, because we've been touring all week after work, it's been real fun. Hope you guys enjoyed coming along the ride for us. It's been really fun for us to go tour everything. We're really excited about it. I think we can narrow it down to 3 right now. And we're going to continue to discuss and figure out what do you think the top 3 are. I think we all know what they are. I think the Twin Towers for sure.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
the
with
Park
rooftop.
Boulevard
One-
with
yeah,
the rooftop.
The one with the rooftop.
3-bedroom with the
absolutely.
rooftop.
Absolutely.
That's one of the
rooftop.
top 3. I think the mid-rise
The mid-rise, yeah.
with the 2 bedrooms and the den.
Okay.
Yes or no? You don't seem as sure. The 2 bedrooms with a den?
The mid-rise.
The mid-rise in East Village.
East Village. The first one.
Oh, yes.
The
There's so
first one
many
had a
now.
huge kitchen,
Yes,
huge
yes,
bedrooms.
Yes, yeah.
The amenities were really cute. And then what other one would you say is our top 3?
I think the one in the financial district.
The financial district,
The-
that
the-
tower.
but the 2 bedroom though.
But
not
the
2
two-bedroom.
Yeah, not the 3 bedroom.
Yeah, the 3-bedroom.
I know, which is
No.
stupid, but I know.
So those are our top 3.
What do you guys think?
Tell us what you think. We'll recap. So let's just go in price order.
Okay.
So number 1 is the mid-rise.
Yes.
It's the most affordable. That one goes for $4,581. So that's the low end of the budget.
Ooh, it's a
Number
steal
2 is the 3-bedroom in the Twin Towers on Park Boulevard
with the rooftop.
with the private rooftop and the wraparound balcony. That one is $5,500.
The penthouse.
The penthouse in the Twin Towers. And the number 3 contender is the financial district 2-bedroom that faces the harbor.
Yes.
And that one goes for $6,023.
It's the same height as the other one too.
And it's
They're
the
both
same,
in the
yeah,
31st
the
floor.
same height, 31st floor.
Ooh, okay, so high rise or low, 6th floor. So 31st, and 6th. Is that what we're at?
Yeah, that's where we're at.
All right.
And we're in 3 different neighborhoods. We have
Yeah.
East Village for the mid-rise.
Downtown.
We have the Park Views, Park Boulevard for the Twin Towers. And then we have the financial district for the 2-bedroom with waterfront views. Tell us what you think. We're going to keep discussing. We're going to go over the numbers and figure out which one we think should be our next home.
So if you guess right, you get a prize.
No. Hope you guys enjoyed the ride and our little apartment hunting in downtown San Diego. And we'll talk to you guys soon.
Yeah, let us know what you think. I want to see who wins.
Bye.
Bye.